Today's video is just gonna be an update video. I'm just gonna tell you what my process was getting into Indonesia, Jakarta to be specific. But I know there's over 60 different countries that can get visa on arrival right now, and the United States is one of them. Yeah, when I arrived, I got a visa on arrival. So all I had was my vaccine card. So I had 2 Pfizer vaccine shots, and all I had to do basically was I showed up. I downloaded an app. It's called, show them the vaccine card, and then they verify it essentially. So the next step is you go to the payment counter and you pay, and then you pay $35, and then they give you a receipt. And then next you go to the visa on arrival stand. It's just right next to it, and they basically ask you what you're doing, you know, just a couple questions, and then they give you your visa. So that was the beginning steps. I know you can get visas in advance. For me, it was easier to just get it on arrival because I just thought it would be more simple. But honestly, looking back, I probably would have gotten it before, just in case, just to be safe. Real quick, the water in this pond or whatever is like bubbling. It looks like there's a bunch of raindrops, but it's not raining right now. So I wonder why that's bubbling like that. So I'm not entirely sure all the countries that you can do visa on arrival, but I know there's 60 of them. And on the link in the description, it'll show the 60 countries that you can do visa on arrival. Which I'm not sure if the other visas you can do with different countries, you just have to do online. But for sure, the US you can do on visa on arrival. Also, when I showed up, I got in at like 12 a.m. So all the cell phone shops were closed. And there's just something now the government has done. They implemented a system, it's called IMEI. I-M-E-I. And it's essentially to like put a code on your phone so that if it gets stolen, it can't be sold on the market. But when I showed up, it was closed. When I showed up, it was closed, and they couldn't do that. So what happens is if you don't register it that day, the next day you gotta come and you gotta go to the actual tax office here. You have to pay 20% of the value of your phone to register it with the government, and then you can get a phone plan. So luckily with me, I said in another video, there's something called Smart Friend, and it's like a different plan that you can use. And what it is basically is it's another phone service, but for whatever reason, it works with my phone. So I got super lucky because basically if that wouldn't have happened, I would have had to pay probably $60 to $80 to register my phone, or what I would have had to do was probably get a mobile Wi-Fi hotspot. So it would have been like a little brick, and I would have had to carry it in my pocket, and basically it would have been like a little hotspot that I had to use my phone. It's Smart, F-R-E-N. That cell service would ever worked. So overall, it was pretty easy. Showed up, I made sure obviously you need to have 6 months of expiration left on your passport. It can't expire within 6 months of your travel. And basically showed up with your vaccine and you're good to go. $35, you can use USD. You don't have to use their local currency, but I'm not sure if you can pay card. If you get the visa on arrival, you can extend it one time, 30 days for $35. You have to do it a week before though your visa expires. So I'm coming up on that in like a week or 10 days or something like that. But other than that, that's pretty much all the information that I know. That's what my experience has been with it. I'll put a link to the embassy website in the description, but really you gotta do your own research to see what country. It's like every other video, no one really knows what's going on. So, but that pretty much wraps up this video. If it helps, let me know, and we'll see you next time.